So are we ready for some new releases tonight, guys? We have two new things on tap. First up, we have a case of 2017 Panini Majestic Football. That one, the auction actually ended, of course, last night, but the product didn't come out until today, so it is just breaking tonight. And then the other one literally just came out today, and that is Threads Basketball. Of course, we're pairing it up with some threads from other years as well, so we can just add some more fun to the mix. So our Threads break will be a little bit mixed up. Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's what a mixer's about, right? All right, so first up, let's take a look at who is in break number one, which is our case of Panini Majestic Football. This is a brand new high-end product by Panini, and I'm really excited about getting into it. I'm sure you guys are too. So we have 5 boxes. That makes up a full case, and this is break number one. Of course, our eBay end date, that was last night, 5/16. And our live stream schedule, that's right here and now. That's tonight, 5/17 at 9:30. Our team names are down the left-hand side, and our winning bidders are down the right-hand side. And everybody is all paid up and ready to go in this break, so we don't have anything we've got to worry about other than getting some good cards out of this case, right? I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I've been sitting here all day just like eyeing that box thinking, oh, I cannot wait to tear into this thing. So yeah, so I bought into another break myself, somebody else's break obviously, and it was supposed to go at 3 o'clock, and of course they hadn't sold all their teams, so they didn't do the break. They finally did the break about 8:45 tonight. Yeah, like what, 6 hours late or almost 6 hours late. And I didn't get much for my Steelers. I did get a couple of cards, but I did not get what I had hoped for. But I will tell you what I did notice, and that is that things were coming out in, I'm going to say clumps. I'm going to say clumps is the right word. I'm just showing you that all 5 boxes are there. For instance, the Cowboys had, like, I don't even know how many cards came out for the Cowboys. Like a tremendous number. Probably, well, there were 3 cards for Cole Beasley alone. There were 2 Ezekiel Elliott's. There were a couple of Daks, I think. There were probably at least 10, maybe 12 Cowboys cards in those boxes. It was an insane number. And then there were lots of Jaguars cards. Probably, I'd say again, 5 or 6. There were 2 Steelers cards, neither one of them. One was just a base card, and the other one was a materials card, but not even for a player that I particularly wanted. But he is a Steeler, so, you know, I like all Steelers. And then some other teams, you know, Broncos had a couple hits, Browns had a couple hits, but it was very much, it was very clustered, like a ton of stuff coming out for 1 or 2 teams, and not as much for other teams. I'm hoping, of course, that was just an anomaly. And what I'm hoping is that we're going to see a little better, if I can get in this box, that we're going to see a little better random distribution coming out of here tonight. Well, I should show you the inside of that so you can see that's all that was in there. Because, you know, if you're the team getting all the hits, yeah, it's a flat-out blast, right? When you're the one getting 10 or 12 cards or something out of a break. But when you're the team not getting cards, it is not fun when one team gets so many. So we're hoping tonight that we have we spread it around a little bit and maybe everybody gets some love. I have seen quite a few low-numbered things coming out, a lot of things to 10 and to 25. Did see a 1 of 1 come out. So, you know, that part remains solid, that there's lots of good low-numbered hits in there that I've seen, anyway. And a few things that had to go to random. I'm just trying to see if, yeah, I guess we've just got, we've got our base cards here on the top, so we're just going to take it from the top. So first up, we have the Terrell Suggs to 99 for the Ravens. Have Le'Veon Bell to 99 for the Steelers. Now you watch. This is going to be the case that has 1,000 Steelers because, you know, I'm breaking it but couldn't buy into it, right? So you know that's the way this is going to go. Melvin Gordon for the Chargers to 149. It's kind of hard to get these at an angle that makes it easy for you to see them. A team pedigree for A.J. Green to 75. Of course, those last two just are both materials hits. Oh, that is a nice patch. Jordan Matthews for the Eagles to 75, but I really do like that patch. I mean, you guys all, if you've done break with me before, you know I'm an absolute sucker for a nice piece of cloth, and I do like that one. That was pretty cool hit there for the Eagles. Then for the Seahawks, Russell Wilson, another nice materials hit there. That one numbered to 10, 7 of 10. So far, we've had a nice mixture of teams. This is by far better than any mix of teams I saw in the cases earlier today. So maybe our wish has come true in that sense. Here is Jay Ajayi to 49, signature and materials hit for the Dolphins. Did I say 36? That looks like it's actually 30 of 49, or maybe I didn't say anything of 49, but it is 30 of 49. Paul Hornung. Oh, that is nice for the Packers. Look at that, guys. There's Paul Hornung, signature, 5 of 5 for the Packers. And, I mean, there is some history for you. That is a sweet hit for the Packers. I like that a lot. And I like the fact that every card has been for a different team so far. So I think we're in good shape so far. Zay Jones. I don't remember who drafted Zay, but we'll look that up there towards the end. And, of course, again, you've got a nice piece of material in there. It's numbered to 25. It's an on-card auto, rookie hit. So that is a nice hit as well. For the Patriots, Deion Branch, signature. Award winners, and this is just a regular card thickness. All the others were a heavier card thickness, but this is like a regular, what you'd think of as a traditional trading card thickness. And that looks like, that appears to be an on-card auto. I do see it's got a little bit of corner and edge wear on it, but I think that's probably going to be the case with most of these, especially when they have on-card autos. I think part of that happens when these cards are being signed. So far, I like what I have seen out of our first box better than anything I saw come out of anything else today. So maybe we're going to be on a good run. Steve Smith Sr. to 99 for the Ravens on the base card. Base of Jameis Winston to 10 for the Bucks. TJ Yeldon for the Jags, team pedigree to 99. That is materials hit, of course. If anybody's just jumping in, Threads Basketball Mixer will be after we finish Majestic Football, because we sold it last night. Both products came out today. So if you're just jumping in, Threads Basketball will be up next. Alshon Jeffrey for the Bears to 149, materials hit. Saw a lot of him come out recently. Out of the other breaks, I mean. Marcus Mariota, materials hit for the Titans, and that one is numbered to 75. Looks like 50 of 75 down there in the corner. Here comes a Cowboy. Byron Jones, that is a nice piece of material. It's numbered to 49. I'm sure you guys would have preferred that to be Dak or Zeke, but still, you got a nice two-color patch and numbered to 49. And looks like we're going to follow that up with another Cowboy, Jay Novacek. And that is a sticker auto. And team pedigree, it is numbered to 99. So there's another Cowboys hit. And we're going to follow that up with another Cowboys hit. So this is kind of what I was talking about. When you get into these boxes that are really concentrated on one team. And this, of course, is Ed Too Tall Jones. That's a sticker auto numbered to 49. So 3 hits in a row for the Cowboys. And now who have we got? Chris Goodwin, rookie scripted signatures, and of course on-card auto to 199. Oh, nope, sorry, that's a sticker auto. And I thought that was an on-card auto. And you know what? That's going to be the case for this guy too. It looked like it was on-card when I first looked at it, but it's not. It is a sticker auto. That is to 199 on the Chris Goodwin. And of course we will verify him over at NFL.com as well. Oh, sweet. Oh, look at these beautiful veteran hits we're pulling out of here, guys. Jim Kelly for the Bills, numbered to 15. That, of course, that is an on-card auto in the nice gold pen. 7 of 15 on the Jim Kelly. So Paul Hornung comes out first for the Packers. Jim Kelly coming out for the Bills. And I say right now we've got ourselves a pretty good case on hand. And definitely has surpassed what I have personally watched break today that did not have what I would call the same quality of hits that we're getting out of this so far. I mean, it had nice hits, but it wasn't nearly as diverse as this. Marvin Jones for the Lions /99. Big Ben /10 for the Steelers. LT, Lawrence Taylor for the Giants. And the LT here is an on-card auto. And that, again, is that same, like, regular trading card thickness. You can probably even tell without me even doing that. But, yeah, that's the regular thickness. Oh, here is another Cowboy. So the Cowboys are killing it. This is Dez Bryant, numbered /5. 1 of 5 on the signature hit for Dez Bryant. And this is Amara Darboh. I couldn't tell you. It is numbered /15. It is a rookie hit. Of course, there's a nice little patch with it, and we will have to verify that one along with our other rookies. We've got a redemption coming up here. I believe that one's probably going to end up going to random because this is dual signatures gold, and it's Derek Barnett and Taco Charlton. So we'll do a couple of things with that. We'll check on the Panini checklist and see if it tells us what that's going to be numbered to, and then we'll also verify, of course, what team drafted those rookies. For the Dolphins, we have Jordan Cameron patch numbered /10, 5 of 10. You got a little bit of a second color up there in that edge, just a tiny, tiny little bit, but still, you know, not a bad looking piece of material. Another Cowboy, so yeah, a lot of Cowboys. And this is our man back, 16 of 50 on the materials hit, team pedigree on the on the Dak Prescott. Andy Dalton for the Bengals /75, materials hit. For the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett, materials hit /149. And that is going to move us into what will be box number 4. You guys are being super quiet tonight. Nobody's saying anything in chat. Do you guys, how you feeling so far? Are you liking, do you like the product? Do you like the hits? I don't know. So far, I think we've been doing pretty well. Alex Smith /99 for the Chiefs. Matt Forte /99 for the Jets. That's it. Yeah, it is Jets. Of course, I'm used to him. Yeah. Well, anyway. Bob Lilly for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just hitting this at an insane rate, aren't they? This is 8 of 99. I think they're hitting more in this break even perhaps than I saw them hit in the last break, which is just wow. Congrats to the Cowboys. There is Joe Mixon, a little controversial Joe Mixon signature /199. So we know he's up in Ohio, of course, but again, we'll verify because that's just what we do. This is a lot thicker than our other cards have been. This is Evan Ingram, 4 of 5. Nice Evan Ingram hit there, numbered /5 with sticker auto and a nice patch. Another redemption, Russell Maryland, and I don't know that one at all, so that one will have to be checklist. I don't know that one. Ryan Shazier for the Steelers, 2 of 35. Now, see, I like that patch, right? Like the Steelers patch I got was just a big old chunk of black in the break I bought into. At least you have 2 colors on this one for Shazier, 2 of 35. Coming out for the Texans, Will Fuller /49. Nice 3-color patch. Coming out for the Bears, we have Icons materials, and that is Mike Singletary. And where's the number on the Mike Singletary? Why do I not see the number on there? Oh, good grief. Okay, I wasn't looking in the right place at all. That is 43 of 50 on the Singletary material. For the Giants, Eli Apple, team pedigree to 50 on the materials hit. And this is our 5th and final box of Majestic. And then, of course, we will have to go through and do some verifications on our rookies, and also we'll go to the checklist on our redemptions. With Melvin Gordon to 99 for the Chargers. Jameis Winston to 99 for the Bucks. For the Vikings, we have, who's that? Carl Eller. Yeah, Carl Eller to 25 for the Vikings. Nice on-card autograph there. Oh, this is sweet. It's going to have to go to random, but it is sweet. There's Mitch Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, and Deshaun Kaiser right there together on one card. New Blood is the series. It is numbered 4 of 5. You can catch that up there in the corner. And wow, that is that's one we would be looking for. And we're about to see another one coming in behind it that is one we would be looking for. Dual signature Willie McGinnis and Troy Brown for the Patriots, and this is number 18 of 49. And of course, at least those are both Patriots, so Patriots don't have to worry about heading to random, but also a very nice hit with the dual signatures. And another Patriot coming out right behind that, James White to 25, and that is 10 of 25 on the James White. For the Colts, we have T.Y. Hilton to 75 with a nice 2-color piece of material. Another Patriot, Jimmy Garoppolo to 125. That's what I'm telling you, man. Whoever decided, whoever did the mix in these boxes, they would just, it seems like they just got on a team and kept going with it, doesn't it? I mean, what's up with that? Carlos Hyde for the 49ers to 149 on that materials hit. And one more Cowboy to close us out, and that is Morris Claiborne to 75 materials hit. So here's what we're going to do before we recap all of our things. We've got this guy here, which will be going into random unless we have the same team owner for 2 or more of those teams. We've got this redemption that we're going to look up, and we have this redemption that we're going to look up. And then we have our little pile of rookies over here that we will just verify their teams. And that is all going to take a minute, and I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's not, because it definitely is. But I like to do it while we're live streaming, just, if there's a question, if there's anything that comes up, then we can just address it right here and right now. So that is my general preference. Occasionally, we might not do it live on air if there's like a weird card that I missed or something. Sometimes there'll be a base card that'll be a multi and I'll accidentally forget to random it or something, in which case I go back and do it later and still live stream it so you guys can see it. All right, the card set on that says Team Pedigree Autographs. I'm just working down the checklist here because it takes a bit to scroll through all this stuff. And again, if you've got the Threads basketball mixer, that is coming up right after we finish this up. This is card number 15. Oh, so Russell Maryland is also a Cowboy, wouldn't you know? And Russell Maryland is going to be numbered to 99. So that redemption for the Cowboys numbered to 99. Now we need to look up, I'm going to look this guy up in the checklist. So we're going to have to go into black and blue dual signatures gold. Let's see where that gets us. And this is card number 3. All right, and of course it lists their college teams on there, so we're going to have to go to NFL.com and verify where they were drafted. And this is going to be numbered to 49, that much I can tell you. So let's look up Barnett and Taco Charlton. And we're going to see what where we need to go on random. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Sorry, it just takes 1 second here to get switched over to the to the other screen on the iPad so I can look all this up. All right, Derek Barnett is the Eagles. And Taco Charlton, of course, is a Cowboy, wouldn't you know? All right, so we are going to be between the Eagles and the Cowboys on that one. So first thing we'll do is flip over here to our spreadsheet and take a look at who has who. Dallas Cowboys is Logic Boy, and the Eagles, okay, so we've got two different team owners there, which means we now get to run over here and do a little random. Eagles and Cowboys. We're going to go 3 times. Wherever we end up after the third random, that's who's taking that card home. So there's the first one. Here is the second. Here is the third. And you will see there you've randomized 3 times. There's our date and time stamp. And the Eagles have it. So that redemption is going to the Eagles. So that's this redemption right here is going to the Eagles. So let's go ahead and write that on there. Now we've got to do a little random between our 3 quarterbacks here. So we got to deal with that. And let me just go back here to our trusty draft board, make sure that I'm not going to mess anybody up. So we have the Bears, and then we have, let me go to Kaiser. We have the Bears and the Browns, and who was the other one on there? Oh, Deshaun. All right, so we have Bears and Texans and Browns. And we're going to have to go back to random, of course, unless, again, we've got the same team owners, which I'm guessing we probably don't. All right, so Bears, Cardboard Fanatic, Texans. Oh, look at that, Cardboard Fanatic. So how about that? So I guess that does take care of that for us, because all we had to have were 2 or more, and we do in fact have one person that owns 2 of our teams there. So that card does not have to go to random. And so finally, we know since we have one person that owns 2 of those teams, that is more than 51% of the card. So the person that owns those 2 teams will be taking that card home. And I'm just scrolling over here, checking back to see if you guys had anything in chat, which you do not. So let me switch back, and we're going to go through and take care of these very quickly. Evan Ingram. Let's see. I should remember where Evan Ingram went, because I was interested in the tight ends this year. To the Giants. So the Evan Ingram is the Giants. Next up, the Joe Mixon, which I'm pretty sure we know where Joe Mixon went. He's right up the road there in Ohio, well up the road from me. I'm in Kentucky. And yes, in fact, Mr. Joe Mixon is a Bengal. So Joe Mixon hit for the Bengals. Amari Darba, now that guy, I don't know at all. I have no idea where that guy went. So I'm going to have to look him up for sure. He is a Seahawk, apparently. Did not know that, but this card heads to the Seahawks. Now it takes us to Chris Godwin. And I do not know where Chris Godwin went either. He is a Buccaneer, so that's headed to the Bucks. And then finally, we have our Zay Jones. And Zay is headed to the Bills. All right, so that was our rookies recapped. And, of course, we just recapped our redemptions. And we've already recapped this fellow. So let's recap the rest of our hits, and then that will wrap up this break. So just going to kind of hold them and go. You guys have seen them once, but if somebody wanted a second look at them or jumped in late, that's why we go through them again. On the back side, just to give you one more look here. And because, you know, I'm always coming in late on breaks, so yeah, I like to have a little recap at the end so that I know what I got or didn't get, as the case may be. There's Bengal, another Cowboy, Dolphin, another Cowboy, Giants. Just a ton of Cowboys right there in a row. A Titan, a Bear, some more Jags. I've got to tell you, I'm surprised we didn't see more Steelers in here, though, because honestly, in all of, I mean, if you even look at the checklist and anything, there's so many Steelers, and so, you know, they're supposed to be very, very heavy in this product, and I've seen them come out heavy in some boxes, but they didn't come out heavy in here, so. But the Cowboys did. All right, guys, so that is it for Majestic Football. And as always, I thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending your time and your money with me. Look for these cards to be on the way to you by, I'm going to say probably Friday, possibly some of them tomorrow, possibly some of them Saturday. But the bulk of them I'm thinking will probably be on Friday. So now let's roll back over here and get ready for some basketball, because we had Threads basketball come out today, of course. And we're going to mix it up with some Threads basketball from previous years as well. So here's what we have. And I'm calling this NBA Mixer number 5, even though really I probably should just call it Threads Mixer number 1. For whatever reason, that's not how I labeled it, so we're just going to stick with it. And it is one each of 2014-15, 2015-16, and 2016-17 Panini Threads basketball. And again, of course, you see team names down the left-hand side, winning bidder names down the right-hand side. Do have two teams that were unpaid, at least at the time the break started, and that would be the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat were both unpaid at that point in time. They may have come in with payment since then. I hope that they have, and if they did, then all will be right with the world, and if they didn't, well, all right, well, we all know how that goes. So let's get into some Threads, right? You guys want to, I bet you want to open the new stuff first, don't you? I kind of want to open the new stuff first. Is that what we should do? Should we work in backwards order? I think we should, because I really am kind of want to get into the new one. It's hard, you know, these products to show up early in the day, and then I got to sit on them and just look longingly at them until we get to nighttime and we start opening them. I know, I get really excited about the new stuff myself, and I get anxious to start ripping into them. I'm going to have to start ordering some extra boxes for myself just so I can open them in the daytime and you know, keep myself occupied. So don't get so crazy waiting. It's hard. I'm like a kid at Christmas. It's hard for me, man, to sit and wait for all this. So I think my little iPad seems to have been kind of frozen up, which it has a tendency to freeze on the video. Can somebody in chat just jump in and let me know if you're okay on your side? Because the iPad has just been freezing like crazy lately, and I don't really know why that it's doing that, but it does. So if somebody will just jump into chat and say, hey, all is well, that would be awesome, just so that I know, because I don't know how to get the iPad to unstick, because it just kind of does. All right, so Threads, of course, you guys know, any Threads has got a fair amount of base in it, and the base we're just going to kind of buzz on through. We're not going to spend an inordinate amount of time on it. It also has a lot of inserts in Threads, so in the newer ones, we'll take a little better look because we'll see if they're numbered. But in the older series, you know, we can look and kind of know what's what on those. All right, thank you, Glenn, for letting me know it's good on your side. I don't know what is up with the stupid iPad and why it has been freezing up on me lately, but it does. Oh, that's cool insert. The high octane with, I like that. The Derrick Rose. I like the card design. So I think I should have looked at the box. Of course, I put it in the listing, but I did the listing so long ago I can't remember. Yeah, all right. So we're going to have in 16-17, we're due to have one autograph and one memorabilia, and then, of course, a ton of inserts. But one autograph and one memorabilia hit's what we're searching for. I think we might have just come across one of our hits. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that we did. And it is Kevin Love for the Cavs. And it is an Authentic Threads materials hit, of course, for the Cavs with Kevin Love. You know, the older threads used to have, I think, a few more hits in them, if I'm remembering correctly, than just the 1-in-1. So I don't know what's happened there. Panini get a little stingy on us, or what? There's the Greek Freak. There's another insert. That one's Wilt Chamberlain Board of Directors. I don't think, yeah, it's not numbered either. But you can pull some cool stuff out of, you can definitely pull some cool stuff out of threads. They put some nice hits in some of these. You just have to wade through a little bit of base to find them. And we have to 199 with the Paul Gasol for the Spurs insert, of course. But I like threads. I've always liked threads. You guys probably remember that, because I recognize a lot of you in the basketball break. So you've broken basketball with me enough to know that I like threads. I was anxious to see the card design this year. I didn't watch any breaks of this earlier today. I was so preoccupied with Majestic that I forgot to watch any threads breaks. So this is my first time seeing the card design for 16-17 as well as with you right now. And this may be our other, maybe another hit in here. Let's try to get them all facing the right way anyway, and that might help us a little. And then, of course, I still turn two of them upside down. Just kills me. I don't know why they can't just put all the cards in the pack going the same way. That would just make everyone so much happier. Or me, anyway. Maybe not everyone, but it definitely make me happier. Isaiah Whitehead rookie. This is, they call these leather rookies, and of course they're actually, obviously they're not really leather, but they have kind of a textured feel to them, and they're usually pretty collectible. The leather rookies only come out of the hobby boxes, of course. They don't ever come out of the blaster boxes or the retail boxes or anything like that. So you can always look for leather rookies, and again, sometimes the leather rookies end up being worth a little bit of money, so hopefully we'll pull something good. There's Chris Dunn jersey card numbered to 199, and it is autographed. So T-Wolves with a Chris Dunn autograph on the jersey card, which are my favorite ones, okay? To get it on card auto on the jersey is like my favorite thing. So I am super psyched about that hit. Of course, you know, if it had been Karl Anthony Towns, I would have just lost my mind right there. But still, fun hit for you, T-Wolves. I like the die-cut jerseys, period, and especially when they're signed. Did I tell you guys there's another new basketball product coming out, and I have, for the life of me now, I have forgotten the flippin' name of it. Daggone it. Not Studio, although Studio is one of the ones that's coming out. It's another, like, supposed to be pretty high-end, and I just saw an announcement about it today or yesterday. There was a Buddy Hield rookie, and I cannot remember the name of it. Daggone it. Because it looks like it's going to be pretty good. And I was going to tell you about it, except that now I have forgotten the details. So there you go. That's the kind of day I've had. Actually, my day has been, it's one of those days where, oh gosh, sorry. It has been one of those days where really I just kind of almost wish I had stayed in bed today, because it has been, oh, not, you know, just like everything going wrong all day long. That's kind of how I would say it. It's just been, oh. Gremlin attack is another way to say it. I've got a friend who calls those gremlin attacks whenever she has just multiple things just get totally go not well for her in a day. We'll say it like that. It's a family show, so we'll say when she has lots of things that don't go well for her. She would call that a gremlin attack, and I would say that I have had that today, pretty much. And there's going to be another leather rookie. We're going to just go ahead and pull him up here to the top. And that one's for the Kings with the Papagiannis. Oh, and Damian Lillard, who, as far as I know, his only signatures in Panini are his rookie year. I don't think there have been any Lillard signatures in Panini other than his rookie year, which was what, 13-14, right? I think it was 13-14. Could have been 12-13, but I think 13-14. Anyway, so his rookie year are the only autos that have been in Panini products for all these years. There's a Wiggins die-cut jersey for the Wolves. And he just signed a deal with them, so his autographs are going to be popping up in Panini basketball products again, starting, I would say, pretty soon, would be my guess. There's an insert that is that also a refractor? I guess not, but it is kind of a metallic sort of insert, but not a refractor. It's DeMar DeRozan. And there's another board of directors. That one's Dennis Rodman. All right, since we are working backwards through things, we're going to roll into 15-16. And I know we have the possibility of pulling some good stuff out of here. Let's hope that we do. And that is all emptied out. Let's see, does it tell us how many hits are in this? Because I don't, for some reason I thought that there was more than just 2 hits in this. I'm like virtually certain there are more in 13-14. I think there are 4 hits in 13-14. Or 3. I don't know. But I think there's more than there were in this year. But this 15-16, I don't remember. But I want to say that there were more than 2 hits in there. Maybe 3. But we're about to find out, aren't we? Look at that. T-Wolves are killing it. First crack out of the bag, we have T-Wolves Tayshaun Prince signature to 99. Of course, Tayshaun used to play for UK, so I like that. Does have a little bit of definitely a little bit of some wonky corners. It's I don't know how easily you can tell that. It's hard to get the camera at the right angle, but with the light beaming down from overhead, but you do have a little bit of, some minor little dents and dings there on the edges of that one, the corners, but that is not completely unexpected. There's a High Flyers LeBron James insert. So the T-Wolves so far have gotten two of our 3 hits, I guess. Trey Lyles is the leather rookie out of that. Trey Lyles also, of course, used to play for UK. So maybe we're on a theme here. Maybe we'll come up with a Devin Booker or a Karl Anthony Towns or John Wall or one of our other ex-UK players. Maybe that'll be one of our other hits. Got a die-cut jersey for DeAndre Jordan for the Clippers. Oh, instead we got Matthew Dellavedova, so it was second hit for the Cavaliers. And that is Dellavedova's signature and materials hit. There's that. That's like got a loose, can you see that? It's like a piece of the thread is like hanging on there, but I'm definitely not going to pull on that because I don't want to unravel anything. That's 17 of 49 on the Dellavedova. So Cavs have 2 hits and the T-Wolves have 2 hits thus far. And then, let's see what else we can find. I want to say there's 3 hits, maybe 4 in this, and the same for the other box. I think there's either 3 or 4 hits. Every time I think I have them going the right way, look what happens to me. No, they are not. Yet I never learn. Anthony Brown for the Lakers, leather rookie. And Trey Burke for the Jazz with the triple materials, triple threat. And it is numbered to 199. I was trying to get that at an angle where I could see the number a little better. My vision's not been 100. It hasn't been quite 100% today, so sometimes those little bitty numbers are hard for me to read on bad vision days. All right, let's get this going the right way. There's another die-cut jersey for the Denver Nuggets for Nikolai. Century Greats. Bunch base. Leather rookie for Cameron Payne. And looks like we're going to have a hit for the Blazers with the Scottie Pippen. Numbered to 199. 102 of 199 on the Scottie Pippen materials hit. Pretty cool. So we have had what? So we have had 4 hits out of this box. I thought there were more. I thought there were more hits in these older series. I don't really know why they just gave us 2 in 16-17 when we're used to getting a few more with threads, but work in progress, I suppose. Jonathan Simmons, leather rookie for the Spurs. And of course, there's still one upside down. Of course there is. And it was Boogie Cousins. Oh, there's some more upside down. Just when you think it's safe. No, in fact, it is not. And then the Wizards got eliminated. Man, John Wall, my poor John Wall, had a terrible Game 7 against the Celtics. Well, I mean, not like horrible. It's not like he didn't score any points, but he did not have one of his better games. And, you know, honestly, I don't have a dislike of the Celtics, but of course I wanted, you know, John to win. I wanted the Wizards to win because of John, but had they been playing another team that didn't have one of my UK guys on it, I would have been all about Isaiah Thomas winning just because he's had such a horrible last few months with his sister passing and everything. And he probably needed that win more than anybody else, so I guess in that sense I'm glad he got it. All right, and this is our 14-15 threads. And like 15-16, I expect that we have 3 or 4 hits in it. I don't think it's just a 2-hit box. I've opened this several times, yet I can't always remember. James Young, another ex-UK player, and that is a leather rookie. Thought we might turn that over and find a material or something, but no, it's just a leather rookie. Which I guess is all right, too, because I don't think James Young's been doing much besides riding the pine. He may have been even sent back. I don't know. Did he get sent back down to the D-League? Which they've now renamed to, I don't even remember what, like the Gatorade League or something. I mean, the D-League's not even the D-League anymore. They've renamed it. Debut threads, Kyle Anderson for the Spurs on the materials hit to 199. Whoops, I put that in the wrong pile. Put that in that pile. And you would, yeah, I don't even know why I'm going to bother to try to get these all going one way, because you know somewhere about halfway through I'm going to be like, no, I missed some, or end up turning some of the rest of them the wrong way, or some nonsense. So, like, same as for Prestige Football, the thought on this is it will probably go out on Friday. It's possible some could go out on Thursday, and it's possible that some could go out on Saturday. But my goal, my intent, is for the vast majority of this to go out on Friday. Nick Johnson, leather rookie for the Rockets. Wizards. Oh, good grief. And if I can get them to you sooner, of course I always do, but I'm telling you, it's really just been one of those weeks, so that's why I'm not promising anything other than probably Friday, possibly Thursday or Saturday. Adrian Payne for the Hawks, rookie view. That is on-card signature in that little clear pane there. Or at least if it wasn't on card, he signed the little clear pane and they put it in the card later, which is actually, I think, probably what they did. Because you do see some of those that are kind of like in a way that makes you think there's no possible way they signed it on the card, because like part of it will be cut off towards the bottom of the card. So I think they probably did sign the clear pieces and then they got inserted. Another DeAndre Jordan die cut jersey. Oh, good grief, with the upside down. Brandon Jennings. Jarnell Stokes for the Grizzlies, number 2 of 25. So you don't see things numbered to 25 a lot in threads. So I'm going to guess when we flip this over, this is going to be a prime piece of material. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it is. So that's a nice Jarnell Stokes right there. That is, that's actually a really cool patch. You've got white, and then you've got the black trim. And then that, it's kind of hard to tell in this lighting. There's a little bit of navy or whatever on the inside of that. And that is most likely part of like a number or a letter. It's the one of the other. And so nice hit there for the Grizzlies with the prime material numbered to 25. All right. And here we go. This is our last pack and our last box. So before everybody runs away on me, which is always what happens because I never remember to say it until the end, and I should say it at the beginning, thank you everybody for bidding with me and supporting my habit of opening cards. I appreciate it very much. Look at this. Oh, this just made somebody really happy, didn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It did, because it's Joel Embiid, and it's his rookie, and it's a signature, and materials hit to 149. And I'm going to say this probably was acquired for under $10, because I don't think anything in this break went over maybe $10 and a little bit of change. So how about that, Sixers, with the Joel Embiid rookie signature and materials hit? And this, friends, this is why we break multiple years, right? Because there's value to be had in all of these. And I know some people kind of say, oh, it's threads and da 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 da. No, there's still good hits to be had in threads, as we just saw. Yeah, there really are. All right, so let's recap our hits. To 99, the Tayshaun Prince signature for the T-Wolves. Another signature for the T-Wolves on the die-cut jersey for the Chris Dunn, also numbered to 199. The premier hit, I would say, of this break is the Joel Embiid signature and materials hit to 149 for the Sixers. That is, that's really a super nice hit. Jarnell Stokes, numbered to 25, rookie materials with the super prime patch there. Rookie View, Adrian Payne for the Hawks. That, of course, signature. Triple threads, or triple threat, sorry. Triple threat threads. I will get it out in a minute. To 199 for the Jazz, Trey Burke. For the Spurs, Kyle Anderson, debut threads, rookie hit to 199. Century Great, Scottie Pippen to 199 for the Blazers. It's also a nice hit. Matthew Dellavedova, signature and materials for the Cavs, numbered to 140, or no, numbered to straight 49. I said 149. It is numbered 17 of 49. There we go. And I told you I'd be able to spit it out eventually. And then authentic threads, Kevin Love for the Cavs. And then our die-cut jerseys and our leather rookies. These, of course, are unsigned, unnumbered, but still worth taking a look at. Because, again, some of those are occasionally worth a little bit, out of the leather rookies especially. And that is it for threads. Now we need to do a little nightly random, which I kind of forgot to prepare. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did. I was all beside myself working on all the new stuff. And yeah, I kind of did not prepare for it. So here's what we're going to do. we're going to grab everybody all the way through out of both breaks. And then we will we'll just run the random, and whoever comes out on top, if they bought it only into football, then we'll give them something out of the football pile. And if they bought into only basketball, we'll give you something out of the basketball pile. If you happen to buy into both, then if you're on here, you can choose and tell me which one you want. And if you're not, then you can send me an email and tell me which one you want. All right, so that was, I had forgot to switch you over to my view when I copied and pasted the first group of names in, because, yeah, I told you, it's been one of those days. So let's take a look at it from the top down. Of course, the people in the Majestic Break are up first, and then that is going to be followed by the folks in the Threads Break. And I'm just scrolling all the way through so that you can see that, in fact, everyone is there. We're going to hit random one time, and it comes up with, all right, Dawn, which break were you in? You would think I could remember that, but yet I don't. So let me roll over here and look for a second and see if I can find you. All right, so you had the Raiders in Majestic. Were you in? Okay, so that means football. We're going to need a football stack, it looks like. So I haven't even counted them out yet, so I better do that first, I guess. Let's put you back over here for a minute and let me grab the football stack, and we're just going to count out like 10, and then we'll type 1 through 10 in there. Let me just grab 10. That was baseball. I got all kinds of stuff mixed in here. Good grief. This is what happens when I forget to get this set up ahead of time, because I meant to, and yet, yeah, I didn't. And so I grabbed half baseball, half football. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops, that's 13. 10. Oh, because that's baseball. Good grief. All right, here's our 10. So now we can flip back over here and let random tell us which of those 10 things we're going to give away tonight. And let's see what we get. Number 3. Number 3 is coming out of our stack. All right, 1, 2, and 3. And it is falling out of its holder, sort of. No, maybe not. I just thought it was. Who is that? Malcolm Floyd for the Chargers. Materials hit. And this is numbered to 99. And what was it in? 13 certified, looks like. 13 certified or 13 totally certified. 13 totally certified. All right, so that is our bonus tonight. And that will be in with your other cards that you have coming. If you don't have any other cards coming besides your bonus card, then I'll hang on to it for a few days to see if you have another break. And then if you still don't have anything shipping, it'll ship to you in 4 or 5 days just by itself if nothing else needs to go with it. If something else goes with it, of course, it'll go sooner. And guys, that is it for tonight. I thank you so much for supporting me and hanging out with me. I hope you'll check out some of the other breaks. I've got a lot of stuff listed and a lot more stuff to be listed. So hopefully I will see you again soon. Everybody have a great night. Thank you so much.